everybody, good morning. What I'm showing you now is a case model Ka-Bar from 1992. It's clocking on around 30 years now. It's a awesome fixed blade, modeled after the World War II Ka-Bars. It's just a beautiful piece of cutlery, and I also have a book here. And what this book is belonged to a fella who served in the railroad battalion back in World War II. And I'm going to show you some photographs from his time spent over in Europe. And I hope you enjoy it. Let's look at the knife first. This is a beautiful 1992 United States Marine Corps USA Ka-Bar fighting knife. Has the really deep blood groove, both sides. Beautiful blue blade. Is the Case XX from Bradford, Pennsylvania. It is really sharp. Stacked leather handles that go from top to bottom. Just a beautiful dark rich color to the leather. Feels so well in hand. Just an amazing knife. I love this knife. Beautiful Marine Corps leather sheath. Has a spot for a leg tie. Really nice retention strap. Same beautiful rich leather color. This is an awesome sheath for an awesome piece of cutlery. Alright, now let's see. This is the gentleman with his wife and his two sons. This was prior to deployment. Just looks like a everyday happy family whose lives are about to be turned upside down. The guy's name is Bob. And if I'm not mistaken, these are some of his classmates. I think this is Bob, I believe. This was how he made it to Europe. Troop transport. This is Bob and a couple of his friends in a city that has been destroyed by Allied bombing, I believe. This is a photograph of a destroyed pillbox, looks like. I believe this is Bob with his father. Here is Bob prior to deployment. I believe this is Germany because I believe that that is the Rhine River. This is Bob with one of his fellow buddies. Man, that looks like a salty character, doesn't it? And this is Bob with another friend. And they appear to be standing by a train. Alright. This is the Railroad Battalion, 1945, Germany. There is a grouping of some brave souls. Lewis being Bob stands right there in the middle. There is Bob looking at some destroyed buildings. This is Bob taking a photograph by a big set of screws for a boat or a submarine. I'm not really sure. That's the train engineer. I believe these would be two German rail workers, maybe. They don't appear to be American, but I may be wrong. Now these guys are definitely American. And they're standing by a train. Bob with another fella. If you'll notice here, this is Bob standing on the Gustav line. It was hundreds of miles of tank traps and mines that were set up by the Germany prior to our invasion. A lot of that is still there to this day. This is an awesome photograph right here, guys. That's Bob and a lot of his friends standing by a deuce and a half. It's real cool. And this is them by sitting in a boat that looks like it had been destroyed. This is Bob standing on a battlefield that looks like it has just been through the ringer. More destroyed buildings. This is Bob by a truck in Germany. You can tell by the architecture of the building. This appears to be Germany or Greece. I'm not really sure. That's Bob in his dress suit. They look like they're on a little R&R swimming there. This is Bob with another one of his friends. There's Bob on another railroad car. It's like an engine to a train. And my favorite hands down picture that's the most rarest I have. This is Bob standing by a Tiger tank that had been destroyed by the Allies. You'll notice up in the top right hand corner you can see where the shell penetrated the armor, and I could imagine what happened to the tank crew inside. It is very rare to find a real photograph of a Tiger tank, especially one intact. But this one seems to be completely intact even though it's destroyed. And there's Bob with his hand on the turret. That is an amazing photograph from World War II. Here's a picture of Bob with a sniper. Winter has set in, no doubt. Bob with another fellow soldier. And this is Bob on Liberty back home with his wife and a friend. And that's all I have for you today, guys. I just hope y'all enjoyed that. Such an awesome piece of history. And let's not forget where we came from. And let's not forget the men who sacrificed to get us where we are. This is Donovan from Mississippi. Y'all have a wonderful day.